Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jake Arrieta gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that has 100 career wins. So you might say he joined the Century Club in career wins. He'd like to add to this one today. Doesn't want to think too far ahead, but I'm sure in the back of his mind, he'd love to get to 200 wins. But you have to get to win 101 before he can worry about getting to number 200.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Castro.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Good action on the sinker, 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Count is even at 2 and 2 to Starlin Castro.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Quinn is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. You know, it's always interesting to see a hitter's lifetime numbers against a pitcher and vice versa. Well, in this matchup, he has some pretty impressive ownage, as they say. 4 home runs in past at-bats, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. His history with Jake Arrieta, just a 1 for 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Williams. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Neil Walker. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses. 2 and 2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Harper is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Marlins leave one. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Trevor Richards gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Richards has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Line towards center field. Sierra patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Roman Quinn, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left, and that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
Think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Bryce Harper now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up looking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Runners on first with 1 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Pause, now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Hoskins brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only 1 out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch to drive. All aboard the RBI train.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. One and one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Left side. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 3 runs already home here. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. The 3-1 to the left side, but it's well foul. Now the 3-2 pitch, and that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
In now, Curtis Granderson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Alfaro gets his lead at first, nobody out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Michael Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it, offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Into the box now, Gabby Guerrero, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams is under it. 2 gone. At the plate, Magneuris Sierra is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Sierra is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3. 2 out with the man at first.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. One left for Miami. Still down 3-0. So coming to the plate, Michael Franco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he misses 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
All even now, 2-2. The 2-2. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Batting it, the shortstop, Scott Kingery.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta. As he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball one. The 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. Now the 1-1 pitch is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking him up and putting him down. This guy can go get him in the gaps.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Kingery stands at third with one gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
The center fielder, number 24.
So striding forward now, Roman Quinn. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here's the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he fouls this one off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Phillies lead it 4-0.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Marlins, the pitcher.
So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Richards.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Now the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. hit to the left side, but taken in out there. It's short. Definitely well hit, but the leadoff man's retired to start the third. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Stepping in, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Bases are empty, one man out. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The batter, number
Standing
10.
in, JT Riddle. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Riddle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike one. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Hernandez fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail here 4-0. And we're back to the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Rodney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Low for ball one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Now that's popped up. Walker is there. He's got it 1 away. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Up next will be Nick Williams. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1.
And there's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Digging in, Maikel Franco. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Throw over to first. Comes set and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Williams is off at first with 2 away. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Popped up. Alfaro over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First pitch on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for 3rd best on the ball club. Ready now for the Marlins, Neil Walker. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 1-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. A runner at first with no outs here. Now another 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher. Jorge
So a runner on first with
Alfaro.
1 out now. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and standing in now the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bullet to first base.
Now batting, number 65.
Settling in now, Gabby Guerrero. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike. Anderson over at second. Alfaro on at first with 2 down. Two balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 4-0. And in steps Scott Kingery.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop, Scott
Here comes the
Kingery.
first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Jake Arrieta. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there.
Now
Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for Miami.
Thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, number 34. Magnery.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Miguel Rojas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time, and another foul ball, making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
and they keep the inning alive
Now
with a
back,
base hit, but you can
the
see that's
shortstop.
only the third hit. He's given up the entire game,
Riddle.
so he's still in total control out there.
Stepping into the box, JT Riddle 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Castro, the runner at first with 2 gone. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. The 1-1 home. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Phillies on top, 4-0. Wei-Yin Chen, the lefty standing 6 foot even,
Now
takes over the
pitching for the
pitching
Marlins.
duties here.
Number 20, Wei-Yin Chen.
Now at the plate, Roman Quinn.
Leading up for the Phillies, the center fielder, Roman Quinn.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Very high, 2-1. Three and 1. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
And now Bryce Harper, career numbers against Chen. He's got 8 hits in 31 tries. 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. One out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Three and 1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the catcher.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Chen sets. Here's the 0-1. Smoke toward third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 4-0. Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Kingery's there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Neil Walker. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Throwing to second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Grounded, and this will kick off the third base bag, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Curtis.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jose Alvarez, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Alvarez.
In is Curtis Granderson,
as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And it's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Ready for another chance? Magneuris Sierra 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Granderson, the runner at third. Guerrero at second. Sierra is over at first with 1 away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he got him. So 2 outs now, and with 1 big out still to go, they may be able to get out of this mess with the lead intact.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-0. Here it is. Fouled away. 2 out, bases loaded. The set and the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Phillies 4 and the Marlins 2. Austin Bryce enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 37, Austin Bryce.
Digging in, Nick Williams. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
The left fielder, Nick Williams.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Michael Franco. Trying to check his swing there, but did he go around? He did, says Kenny Jansen at first. Strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Sierra's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
2-2 the count. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
The pitcher,
Gene Segura will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Gene Segura.
This is line to left. Granderson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. So striding in, JT Riddle. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. And that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Drilled to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, Neil Walker, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 on the ground to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Next for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Slider laid off for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Anderson on second. Walker at first. 1 gone. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
For the Marlins.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles, and all of a sudden they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Victor Arano is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Digging in and looking for more, Curtis Granderson. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
As a look, now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 3-1 pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Harper. Still going back. It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's now 6-4.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Now batting, number 65.
Into the box now, Gabby Guerrero, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Pitch on the way. Chopper foul. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Sierra.
In now, Magneuris Sierra. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Arano stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And it's fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Here it comes on 1-1. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Franco trying to get there. The 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
John Birdie will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
John Birdie.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3. Starlin Castro would be next. 4 runs here in this half inning. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The payoff pitch one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Count remains full. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. Drilled on the ground is short. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Sir Anthony Dominguez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Into the box, Starlin Castro, and he fouls this one off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a chance for Kingery at shortstop. Easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. But a big inning for the Marlins as they get 4 courtesy of the grand slam. Get up and stretch. It's the Marlins 6 and the Phillies 4. Adam Conley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 4 for 14. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
I got to count 2-2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Roman Quinn, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. And he lays off for ball 1. Right side, gloved by Castro. Starling dives. What a stop! Got him. Standing in, Bryce Harper. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled off. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Sierra. He can't get to it. This one's down. The runner scores from second.
Now batting, the first baseman, Reese.
Stepping up now, Rhys Hoskins. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
3-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go this pitcher's way.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in now, JT Realmuto. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Three and one with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
Drew Steckenrider will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider. The left fielder, number 5.
Stepping in now, Nick Williams. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. Williams, base runner at first with 1 out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Steckenrider, 28 years old. He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And 2-2. Still only one out in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Sierra comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So stepping in, Scott Kingery, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The count now at 2-1. Philly shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 8-6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tommy Hunter will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Batting in the 8th slot, number 96, Tommy.
Up next from Miami, JT Riddle, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2-0 count. The pitch Outside, 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now,
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, he's a .375 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Neil Walker, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 delivery. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 misses down below the knees.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Riddle over at second. Anderson is over at first with one away. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 grounded to the right. One there, back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Riding in once again, Curtis Granderson. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Popped him up. Real Muto shading to his right. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Tayron Guerrero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Tayron Guerrero.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Herrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there. No balls and a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Set to deal on 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The batter, the second baseman.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Zips it to Castro for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box now, Roman Quinn, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Guerrero, 28 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
In now, Bryce Harper, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-1 home is a slider taken for a ball. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Big spot here. 1st and 2nd, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that misses. 2-1. Quinn at second, Harper at first, 2 out in the inning. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. The lead stands pat at 8-6. David Robertson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Into the box, Gabby Guerrero. He'll be the one to start things out against David Robertson, who tries to close the door in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The 1-1 home is taken down and in for a ball.
I got 2-1 the count.
Now the 2-1. Really bunches him up inside for a strike.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Come on, dude.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Out into right center. Well hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Stepping in now, Magneuris Sierra, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. A runner at second. Nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Ryan Holiday will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 28, Ryan Holiday.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Now the 1-0 is low and outside for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike one.
Count 2-1.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Fouled off. In the air, down the line in left. Williams is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are two men out. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Starlin Castro. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Phillies have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Phillies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. David Robertson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.